how to lose 20 pounds. I'm gonna tell
everybody.
What's up, y'all? I'm here. I'm Flea, and my camera isn't working right. I know I fixed one of them. Wide angle's fine, so I guess we're sticking with wide angle today. Because my scenes got all messed up apparently. But I'm here. We're cross-stitching the Sistine chapel ceiling. I need to start my chat. Okay, I think we are good to go. Hey Katie, hey Erica, how's everyone doing today? Yeah, no, I just got the captions going. I realized that I had left them off. I'm still doing some fine tuning of everything. Oh, okay. We finished like mid-stitch last time. We were working on 317. Let's see if I can find it here. 317. Okay, we finished. I just needed to tie it off. It's going! I am glad to be here. I am bummed that I missed yesterday, but also, like, had a really fun day yesterday. So, like, I'm bummed that I lost my streak, but I'm not bummed that, like, I went out and had fun. I'm working on putting together a streak system, kind of like Duolingo, to inspire me to stitch more days in a row. And I got to figure out like how I want to do freezes or like holds. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any input? Do you use Duolingo? How do you keep your streaks if you do? I want to check a stitch because a color's not feeling right to me. Yeah, it's more like the freezes that are the bigger problem. Because there are going to be times where like I'm going to go out of town or not be available like to physically stitch, and I don't know if that should count as losing my streak, or like I know they give you streak freezes where if you have a freeze active and you miss one day, like it's not the end of the world. That is, those 3 stitches are not the right color. That's what I thought. So I need to rip out those 3 stitches. At least it's only 3 stitches that I found, and I found it while I'm still working in the area, so it's an easy fix. I've been making quite a few mistakes lately. That's a little frustrating. Where's my tweezers? No. Okay. Starting to get this out. Yay, mistakes! Okay, we got those 3 stitches out. Now let's go through and put in the right color. Kind of sucks starting on a mistake, but you know, what you gonna do? Yeah, this color looks much better and blends much better than the other one we had in that spot. I'm glad I decided to double check that and go back through and fix it. Okay, now we have 161. No. Okay, next we have 939. Okay, we have finished our first column for the day, so that is a nice bonus. We should be getting out of confetti soon into doing this light blue coloring right here. Okay, let's mark that color off. Our next color, we can slide over to here. And our next color, come on. There we go. Finally let me pick the right color, 3047. So we're moving deeper into Moses and the Bronze Serpent, our mythical healing piece, where the Jewish people with Moses who had escaped from Egypt and were looking for the Holy Land were being harassed by snakes on their journey. So Moses asked the Lord to turn it into, to help them. And so he took the snake that was crawling on Moses's staff and turned it into bronze. And then from there on in, anyone that looked at the bronze serpent wasn't bitten by snakes or poisoned by snakes or whatever. And so it's supposed to be about God and healing and all of these things. And whereas my clumsy ass just hit my head on a bookshelf right in front of me. Wasn't even paying attention and clocked myself like super hard right before stream. It was great. So if I stop making sense at any point today, I may have some damage. Okay. Okay. $543 is done. Next up is $503. Yeah. I can't thread this needle right now. It's killing me. There we go. Okay. Okay, and now we're gonna pop over here. And we're gonna leave those two that are floating off by their own. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. That's gonna be a lot of color, a lot of stitching. No, hopefully we'll get caught up now that we've got some knot confetti. we might hit 5% today. We are pretty close. Or not 5%, 7%. Percentage points are always a big deal because they come by so rarely. We've only had 7 of them. Welcome, Aika. How's it going? You're not late. You're here right when you're supposed to be. Oh yeah, you've got your new roommates. That's awesome. I hope it goes well. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they fit in with the vibe. That's exactly what you want. Okay, let me mark these off and then see what exactly we are working with over here. Okay, so this is what we're looking to get stitched. If I stitch all of that, it won't leave any confetti for future flea, which is good. Okay, let's... Okay, so from right there, down here. Okay, there we go. My needle got tangled for a minute. Put one here. And we'll come up and get this one. We're kind of getting all of the spread out ones with this strand of floss. And then our next strand of floss we will use to fill in all of the ones that are closer together. Okay. Trying to finish off these last 2 stitches, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to have to tie off half stitch, which is one of my least favorite things to do because this floss is being annoying. Okay, tie that off. Make a full fresh strand, and then we're going to fill in that good little chunk. Need more of that, probably. Okay, got that threaded. That only took a minute. Perfect. Okay, let's mark all of that off. Okay, now we're pretty good to go to stitch down that chunk. Okay, I forgot that I changed my ad structure because of some TikTok changes. So we're gonna have multiple sets of ads now. We're gonna have some starting in like a minute. Sorry, y'all. But I'm not taking a break during every ad break. So if you don't have ads or are a subscriber, then I will not be going away every break. I'll be going away every other ad break. Whichever one is closer to the top of the hour. So I am going to pause. On the break and put on a new audiobook because I just ran out of my audiobook. Okay, mark those off, mark this off. Okay, let's put on our new audiobook real quick. Oh, I really should finish this. Ugh. Okay. A little hydration break, a little change, and we're back. Wait a minute. That's not correct. Doesn't go there. Might be making mistakes today, but at least I'm catching them right as I'm making them. Okay. We're here. Thank you for the hydration break, Aika. I appreciate it. Much better. Thank you, Frian. Sure, what's the queer version of manhandled, Aika? Queer grabbed. I like that. That's beautiful, Katie. That looks amazing. I hope you're happy with it. Yeah, it looks awesome. That sounds like another really cool one. I haven't gotten a tattoo in a very long time. I miss tattoos. Okay, let's mark these beauties off. And then our next color is 762. Yeah, tattoos are expensive. And it's definitely you get what you pay for situation. I have learned that the hard way and will not be getting another tattoo until I have the money for a great tattoo. Well, I hope substitute teaching is going well for you, Katie. Oh, I think I just screwed up that thread. Doing great. Let's try this again. Yeah, I've got some other things I need to invest money on. I want to build a new streaming computer that is specifically dedicated to stream and all things streaming. And I need good $1,500 probably for that, so that won't be coming for a while. And that's my next purchase for stuff. If you're interested in seeing what I can do with a well-made streaming rig, please feel free to drop some bits or a subscription. You know, just saying. Needs to get better at the self-promotion stuff. That doesn't sound too terrible, Katie. I can't tolerate children, so I don't necessarily want to be around them. I would get in trouble for yelling at someone's child for doing something probably innocuous that I think is ridiculous. Or innocent, whatever. Yeah, it sounds like with some of the struggles, calling a Dr. Ica is in your best interest. Well, we're gonna come close to our hour one goal, but I don't think we're gonna hit it. But at least we're not super far off if I can put my stitches in the right place. Let's scooch the camera this way a wee bit. I feel ya, like, on the so much to do. I know that all too well. Okay. Our next color is going to be a short one, 597. Is that any more? Nope. Looks like that's what we're working with if we want to eliminate confetti, which is part of our goals. $762, 597. Okay. Okay, let's see where we finished off the hour. We're gonna be definitely short. We finished at 113, so we're about 12 short. That's not terrible. We'll see if we can do better and get to 250 in the next hour. And the commercial break that comes up next, I am gonna take a break, get up and stretch my legs and move around, and then I will be back after that break. No. Okay. Next color I think is a one-off though for 27. Color 97 is done. We need 27 for a one-off. Okay, next color 3817 has like 5 stitches and they're all kind of spread out, so that's going to take us a minute. 27 is done. Okay, one more of this color. Okay. Now we're ready to start on our second hour of stitching. Our next color up is 6 for our twofer. And then we're gonna have some knot confetti for a little while. Sorry, 006. Okay, let's mark those two off. And then our next color is not that one, but that one is coming up soon. Is 1. Okay. That's what we got. Got it. Six is done. And then we need 1.
Welcome Raiders and other cozy souls.
Crafty K3, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
We live, laugh, and craft with compassion while I cross-stitch the entire Sistine Chapel ceiling, one tiny X at a time. Lurkers are celebrated, chatters are adored, and our only rule is no hate. If you're vibing, hit follow, drop your pronouns, and make yourself comfy. Hang out while I cross-stitch a masterpiece.
How's it going, Crafty K3? I don't know that I've caught your stream, but tell us about yourself. What were you streaming? What were you doing today? Very cool. Congratulations. Having a little section finish to celebrate is always nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone. If you have any questions or comments about me or what I'm working on, please let me know. This is the Sistine Chapel ceiling. Specifically, this part we're in right here is the Moses and the Bronze Serpent mural. You did catch us as we should have a break coming up soon, so sorry about that. Hopefully some of y'all will stick around through the break. Yeah, we got ads starting in like 90 seconds. Okay, we gotta get 4 more stitches of this color, so I need another floss. Okay. Ooh, what do you do with your 2 weeks off, Aika? That sounds fun. Okay, we've got those done. Now, our next color is going to be lots of knot confetti. We're gonna fill this whole area in. Okay, break time. I am gonna take a break and I will be back. And I am back. Let's adjust this a little bit more. There we go. Second week you might stitch a lot. That's awesome. I hope you get plenty of time for stitching. Excuse me. Okay, 3752. Okay, we're about to do a whole lot of 3752. We're starting with 1623 stitches left. My guess is we're going to be doing at least 100, if not 125 or so stitches. Let's see how close to that estimate I am. Okay, let's mark those off. Okay. The chat's stuck again? Okay, let me refresh it. Sorry, I was in the zone. There we go. Let's refresh the chat. I do find it interesting that in American culture, like, you get time off and you get PTO. In California, you get 5 sick days a year to be used, and then it's up to your employer how much PTO you get. We give our employees varying amounts based on how long they've worked for us. But like, it's usually frowned upon in our culture to take your time off, actually. Like, it's treated like a major inconveniences at a lot of places, I've heard. It's an interesting culture. Like, people are proud of how many PTO hours they've banked up. Like, not using them as some sort of virtue signaling. Yeah, it sucks. Your state requires 56 hours a year minimum for employees for sick time. Yeah, every state is different on what they require, which is also fun. Okay. Yeah, those are marked off. My screen just froze again. Micah, how many states does Germany have? Huh. You have 16 states and a few independent cities. Okay. Do you get paid like double time or overtime for working on a holiday? Yeah, that is not the case here. There are lots of holidays where like banks and federal and state buildings are closed, but like private businesses rarely close for holidays. We only close for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and then we'll do like half or short days on other holidays. Isn't it fun being born on a national holiday? Okay. Yeah, you do not get paid more in the US for working on a holiday. At least not in a lot of companies. Okay. I'm excited because my wife made buttermilk biscuits for breakfast today and they were delicious. I am planning on eating them for pretty much the rest of the afternoon. Okay, let's mark all of that off. Nice. Christmas bonus money. Our employees make a ton of Christmas bonus money, but also it's like really hard work. It's our busiest time of year. Okay, let's mark off. See if we can get 4 more out of this floss. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It might. Okay. 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 We'll mark that off. Thanks, Crafty K3. I appreciate you coming by. And you and your viewers hanging out. Enjoy your IRL stuff.
Hi.
Thank you for the follow, Pat's girl. Welcome in. I'm stitching the Sistine Chapel ceiling in 1/12 scale. Oh, hey, we just hit a follower goal. Awesome. I think that's what, 330? I can't read the what it says. Yeah, this is the Sistine Chapel ceiling specifically. This part is Moses and the bronze serpent, all the way down over here. Oh crud! We passed 7% like a while ago. We are officially 7% complete with the whole project. Woot, woot, 7%. Woot, woot, 7%. Okay, let's get these two down here. Yep, okay. Shit, I should probably leave that there and come. I'm right here. I might as well just finish it off. Save future Flea some time. Of course, it's a whole new strand, though. Right? There's no more buried. Nope. And we've crossed our second hour goal, which is awesome. Now, everything else we do in this hour will be getting ahead for hour 3. And we're about 25 stitches away from our easy mode goal. Thank you for the posture check. I made myself sit up straight. We're definitely surpassing some minimums today. Okay, let's mark that off. And our next color up is 3849 for that little chunk. Okay, we got ads starting in about 90 seconds. I am probably gonna take this one. I think they're now 3-minute breaks. I think I might just be taking them anyway. It's good for me to get up and move around. $3,849. I was looking for $3,749. Okay, break time. And we're back. I'm Flea, and I am cross-stitching the Sistine Chapel ceiling. Has my pattern keeper been stuck this whole time? It is stuck. Okay, well, let's fix that. Hold, please. Tech fail. There we go. There we go. Now we can see the 273 stitches. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't realize we were stuck. Looks like we've been stuck for quite a while. That was my bad. Our next color is going to have quite a bit. And this color should push us over our easy mode goal for the day. My dream goal today is to get over 600. Okay. Mark those off.
Hi.
Wild Owly! And
Hi.
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. Pushkelchin. I'm butchering that. Please let me know how you would like to be referred to and how to say your name.
Hi.
Turbos, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, it's German. Awesome. That would be why I can't pronounce it, because I can't pronounce German. Welcome, welcome. 3849 is done. And our next color up uh 168 is up. Well, wonderful. Thank you for joining in. Okay, of course 168 got put in the wrong spot. No, there it is. It's just super thin. Hopefully we have enough 168 to get all of this done. This looks like a solid 100 or 200 stitches. And we're gonna want to get those two down there. Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. I always appreciate people from all over the world popping in. Thank you. This is the Sistine Chapel ceiling in 1/12 scale. Hence the censorship there down on the end with the strategically placed needle minder. I like to say this is the slowest rendering of an image you'll ever see. Well, one of the slowest forms of rendering an image. Let's see. Let's see if this is gonna work. Here is the whole project.
Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion.
It's not doing the
Nerd Nook
scroll
is an
thing.
environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat.
There we go. So that's part
If you're
one.
enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here.
So that's part one. Let's see if we can do it this way. Here's part one. Here's part two. Part three. Part four, which doesn't want to stay up. And part five. So we have most of part one. Well, we have 35.04% of part five done, or part one done. We're roughly 7% complete. Will this one do the whole thing? No, that's not working. My image might have moved, so. I'm thinking this will take, well, so I try to work on it every day for at least an hour. I missed yesterday, and the goal is actually if I work every day for 2 hours, I can most likely have it done within 20 years. If I work more than 2 hours, then it brings it closer to 15 or 10 years from my start date, which is about 3 years ago, so I'm very far behind. And we just crossed the hour at 290 stitches. That puts us over our easy mode goal for today. So if we keep stitching like we do today every day for the next 20 years, we will finish on time. Now we're working on getting caught up for missing yesterday. Thank you. I hope I will complete this. It is my goal and great endeavor.
Hi.
Little Wolf, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're getting all the follows today. Thank you, thank you. If you have any more questions, please let me know. I am more than happy to discuss anything and everything. Okay. Now let's think about how I want to tackle this. I need to post the full photo again. It's been moved. It's the Sistine Chapel ceiling. So if you Google Sistine Chapel ceiling, it'll pull up a close approximation. Yep, I think that's how I want to tackle this. So we are going to start over here. Here. Yeah, this is going to be 1/12 scale, 48 inches by over 110 inches, I think, 1.9 million stitches. This is part 1 of 5. It's a very ambitious piece of art I have undertaken. I hope it'll be amazing when it's done. It's already been quite the journey. Okay. Oh, we got those two. Okay. Okay, let's mark that off so I don't get confused. So the goal for this hour is 375 stitches. Oh, stretch. Thank you, Aika. I needed that. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh, that's awesome, Little Wolf. You should post it in the Discord so we can see your progress and cheer you on. Okay, let's tie that off. Welcome to the server, Little Wolf. Thank you for joining. Everyone, of course, is welcome to join the Discord, where we just generally hang out with other like-minded folks and talk about whatever we need to. Okay. I'm so glad we finally crossed 7%. Okay. Yeah. Ah, the image didn't come up on my watch. I'll have to look at it after stream. Sometimes the Discord images come up on my watch and sometimes they don't. But I have an exciting new AI producer that I am going to attempt to build that will hopefully help me control my streaming with voice commands. Sounds like you've got some fun projects going. I have this project. Okay. Wait, did I get those ones? Okay, I did get those ones, then I came back up. I got these two as well. Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Okay. That's where we're at. Okay, let's mark off to ease everyone's confusion, including mine. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be our last stitch with this strand. Okay. Okay, let's mark that all off. We are halfway through the hour and have already completed our goal for the hour, so that's lovely. We got ads coming up in a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take the break, and then I will be back. I'm confusing the shit out of myself, and I know it. Okay, break time. I'm going to mark off what we just did so I don't forget, and then I will be right back. And we're back. Hello, I'm Flea. We're cross-stitching the Sistine Chapel ceiling. This camera angle isn't going to work for us, so we're going to go back to wide angle. Looks like I need to fix some settings before my live tomorrow. But welcome back, welcome back. We are over our goal for this hour already and are now essentially just working on getting ahead. I think we are close to our easy mode goal, but I don't have the goal commands active right now. Our hard mode goal is about 660 for right now. If we hit the hard mode goal, I will be ecstatic. And if we get over the hard mode goal and I still have energy to keep going, that would be amazing. Because that means we are catching up, like super catching up on all the stuff we're behind on. Okay. Let's see, what is our medium and hard mode goal for today? $668, $395, and $281. So we need 668, huh? Well, we're definitely more than halfway there. This is 18 count. So I have goals set out for finishing in 10, 15, and 20 years. We've already finished the goal for 20 years. That was 281. We're about to finish the goal for 15 years. And if we get to 668, we will and stitch that every day for 10 years. That is the number that we will finish on time. My goal is actually about 12 years. So another 10 years from my start date, or another 9 years from my start date. I've been working on this almost 3 years now. Oh, I love 18 count. 18 count is like my dream count. Although I haven't tried stitching on anything smaller. I might try 20 count one day. I'm pretty happy with 18 count. Sixteen is your sweet spot, Ika. 16's good. I haven't worked on 16 in a long time. I've pretty much been on 18 count since I discovered it. An 18 count is normally what the highest that most craft stores carry, like without going to a specific cross stitch place, I think. Or ordering online. Okay, let's mark off. We shouldn't have very much left to do. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I moved that over. I have enough floss to finish all of this. Okay, one more strand. Okay. Okay. Let's mark all of those off. $618 is done, or $618 is done, I should say. My brain is functional. Our next color up is not that one, not that one, that one. 3810. Okay. We're gonna slow down here for a little bit, do a little bit of, well, not, we have some not confetti next, but we are gonna be getting into more confetti here soon. I think. Okay, one last stitch. And then we're gonna mark that off. And get our next color. Which also has a fairly substantial amount. Okay. $753. Okay, mark those two off. And then okay. And then we're gonna move over here. Okay, let's mark off so I stay unconfused. Whoa. I want to try to get 3 more out of this. Okay. Perfect. We're only 50 stitches away from our hour 4 goal. That's a little crazy. We have been making some great time today. Okay, let's mark that off. It would be lovely if we could get these 4 stitches out of this. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It would be awesome. Damn it. Nope, not possible. Oh well. Okay. I am starting to struggle bus. Okay. Okay. We are almost up for the hour. Oh. Okay, let's mark these off. And look. Okay, that's the problem. It would be right here. Okay, our goal for this hour is 500 stitches. We may have already achieved that, which means we are well ahead. And we've got ads starting soon in about 90 seconds. Let's mark this off and see if we hit 500. I believe we should have. Close. We're 2 off. But we can do that real quick. Okay, 500 done. Okay, break time after these 2 stitches get marked off. Okay, I will be back. And we're back. My name is Flea. We are cross stitching the Sistine Chapel ceiling. We are hanging out and vibing. I chatted with my wife on the break. This is going to be my last color. So we're going to finish off all of these stitches. And then I am going to log off and spend some time with my wifey poo and dog. But we made pretty good progress. We almost completely made up for not stitching yesterday, which is great. If I could stitch like this every day, oh my god, it would be awesome. I'm gonna try to start building up to 3 hours. My goal is 4 hours, but I'm not quite there yet. I can get to 3 hours without my back hurting too bad. It was starting to go in before the last break, but I'm hoping I can build up my back strength to get up to 4 hours, and then we might actually finish in 10 years if I can stitch every day for 4 hours. Okay, one more stitch. Okay. Oh, and we got it done with the right amount of floss. That is lovely. We're going to put 753 away. We finished off 753 with a total of 517. 517 is a great number, quite honestly. I'm quite happy with 517 in a little more than 3 hours. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, and hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow around 2 p.m. California time on Twitch and Facebook. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.